tactically, especially in the first 15 minutes or the last 15 minutes of a half. And that's when Jamaica conceded both goals in the game. They conceded a goal in the first 10 minutes and they conceded a goal in the 88th minute. And it's just lack of discipline and tactical awareness. And it's something that we have to get right. It's an inexperienced defensive unit. The only player in the defensive unit that has played all the games is Mariapa. Daniel Gordon coming for the first time in the last 3 games. Also, you have inexperienced players such as Oliver Scoville and Woodbine. And they came on a severe test today. When you look at the flanks, the players like Espinoza and Martinez marauding down the flanks and getting across squares, we just were not able to cope with it. And then the changes, to bring on Damian Williams, I question that decision to bring on Damian Williams so late in the game. When you're trying to get a goal, you need more offensive punch up front. I would look to put another forward and possibly Jeremy Lynch is on the bench. Bring another forward to see if you can get another goal. But the last goal there by Daniel Gordon, definitely tired legs, unsure of what he wants to do with the ball. Nobody covered him, played the ball back short. And without Donovan Ricketts today, we could have conceded a lot more goals.
Yeah, you're right about that. There's the first goal. That came on 10 minutes. Bonnie Garcia getting that goal. And here was another situation, gentlemen, where a cross came in and the Jamaican defenders really at sea, not knowing what to do. And Donovan Ricketts really left alone and the Jamaicans paid the price that time.
Poor marking, poor leadership, poor coordination. Again, you see the number 4, Marvin Elliott, his man, similar to the goal that we conceded against Costa Rica when the player drifted away. That time it was Jermaine Taylor. This time it's Marvin Elliott drifting away from losing sight, and he jumped on the spot, nowhere near the ball. And if you look here now, when the ball is headed back across his path, he's going beyond his foot. He's coming down when he should have been up. Lack of communication and coordination. Ricketts comes, but he's already too late.
Andrew, what does it say about the team and not just the defensive unit, but the coaching staff as well, when you concede 3 goals in 3 matches in basically similar situations?
Well, obviously the players aren't learning because tactically you can't make the adjustment to those squares. Too many times balls are played over and there's nobody closing the players. Nobody within 2 yards of the player. And at this level of competition, you can't allow players that type of freedom. That ball passed about 3 defenders, came back across, dropped in the middle of the 6-yard box, and there was nobody closing the player. And he did the easy thing of putting away the ball. And it's just about tactical awareness, of knowing where your players are, marking up, making sure that no players are marked in the box. And Jamaica just hasn't been doing a good job of it lately.
Yeah, at the end of the first half, I asked if there were going to be changes coming or how soon the changes would come. They did come pretty quickly. Mattox coming on, Robinson coming on, and both you guys have touched a little bit on Damian Williams. I'm going to take it that that decision you weren't in agreement with. But how effective were the other substitutions? Mattox coming on, Robinson coming on?
Both of them ineffective. Tia Robertson seems to have a green card that whenever we play, he's going to come onto the field in the second half. That's a tailor-made. He came on, got a good sniff in about the 82nd minute, drifted from the left inside down to the flank, got in line with the 6-yard box, but lifted it high. Made a good effort there, and then Mattox came back on, and there was a big argument in the press continually from the last man. Coach Whitmore said he didn't put him on the left. Mattox said he was put on the left. Well, he was put on the left tonight, that I'm sure, and he was totally ineffective and isolated.
Well, so much more to talk about from the game tonight, and of course, going forward, there are still some 4 more games left for Jamaica in this campaign. If they can miraculously win all 4, they may well still qualify, but who knows? We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we continue to break down the Jamaican performance and look at the way forward.